What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm super excited to start this new series where my brother is going to be watching Fear the Walking Dead. Now this video obviously is season 4. He has already seen seasons 1 through 3. He watched those on his own a few years ago and he kind of got bored with it. He watched like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of season 4 and he heard a few things, but overall he hasn't seen it. He just got bored with it, which is understandable because with the new writers, these seasons weren't the best. But me and my mom have convinced him to get caught up because of how good season 6 is. So he's going to be watching those with us. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a look back at seasons 4 and 5 and show his journey watching them. And I'm also very interested in rewatching them too, because I think watching a show on a streaming service, being able to binge it without any commercials, I think that makes a huge difference rather than watching it week to week with commercials. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I have a feeling that's going to be so much better, and I'm hopeful that he enjoys it. I know for sure he's going to enjoy season 6 because he generally likes The Walking Dead, but we just have to get him caught up with the story so he can understand what's going on. So I originally wanted to record a reaction to all 16 episodes, but that was just not possible because of both of our schedules, everything we have going on, and I want to get these videos out before the season 6B premiere. So what I ended up doing was just recording the last 2 episodes. I was just going to do the finale, but the last 2 episodes I think were kind of go together for the finale. But I did record his reaction to the mid-season finale because he had no idea what happened to Madison. He knew about Nick's death going into it, so that wasn't too much of a shock to him, and I'm not sure how much he knew about Madison because he might have overheard, me and my mom talking about things. But anyways, yeah, I caught his kind of reaction after watching the mid-season premiere, so we're gonna jump straight into that. Okay, so we just finished Fear the Walking Dead, the season 4 mid-season finale, and we watched pretty much all of the essential episodes. So now that you know what really happened to Madison, what do you think about it?
I think I've heard from you guys watching Fear over the years that in like polls about from AMC,
social media,
yeah, social media polls by AMC talking about. I remember you talking about some poll that was going around on Twitter or something around season 10 of The Walking Dead that said something like, what would you be most excited for? And it listed 3 or 4 or 5 things, and one of them was Madison's.
Well, no, that was about season 6 of. That was about season 6 of Fear.
It doesn't really matter what it was, but one of the choices was Madison's return. So clearly, because I mean, if you had watched this episode live, where they just you'd think she died, but if you'd seen this episode live at that point, you'd definitely think she was dead. But because I've seen a poll like that, obviously they're gonna bring her back.
There's a lot more hints that I can't really get into right now.
It's just like Rick is definitely.
Yeah, it's like she died, but you don't actually see a body.
Yeah.
And there are some more hints in season 6 that there's little Easter eggs hinting that she's going to come back, and I can't really get into it right now.
They didn't show her die.
Yeah.
She's in there, but she did throw that flare out, which burned all the zombies up.
Yeah.
So she could have after they.
Well, unlike Nick, Frank Delane, this wasn't her choice to leave. The showrunners wrote her off for whatever reason, so maybe they always planned to bring her back, and they never deny it. They're just like, oh yeah, we would love to have Madison back.
So if they are bringing her back, they're doing a good job of hiding it and doing teasers and stuff. But I've said ever since then she'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not back yet, but they better bring her back soon.
And the interviews
Getting frustrated, Walking Dead.
In the interviews with Scott Gimple, he said that it's always a possibility that she could come back, but
not a possibility.
He says like maybe he basically tells us maybe she's gonna come back in Fear or a movie or in Tales of the Walking Dead.
Maybe.
But he doesn't say no, she's not. He says she could come back in something.
I mean, they could easily just say she survived and just hasn't met back up with her group.
Yeah.
Wherever she is, or maybe what's that group called?
The Vultures.
No, the CRM.
CRM, yeah.
Maybe the people.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe she ended up. Even if she did get out, maybe she was hurt and then ended up getting taken by them.
She could have been taken by them, and so maybe she will show up in the movie.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. They just better bring her back at some point.
Yeah.
They're gonna be really,
what was I gonna say?
mad.
I had something else. I don't remember. Well, other than the whole Madison thing, like, do you think this is as bad as you thought it was gonna be?
No,
the ugly.
I don't think it's bad at all. I'm really enjoying it. I was saying last night, I think I enjoy watching it with you guys better because Walking Dead was never a show that I watched on my own.
Yeah.
And I watched the first 3 seasons of Fear on my own when you first, like 2 or 3 years ago, said I should start watching it. And I really enjoyed the first 3 seasons. And I think a small part of why I didn't like it when I got to season 4 was the whole gray filter thing.
Yeah.
But I think I just didn't like it because it transitioned to these new characters.
It was a soft reboot when they got the new writers.
It take a while for it to grow on you.
But I'm liking it more now.
This is definitely not as good as the first 3 though, I think.
And I really like Alicia. I think she's a good character.
Yeah, well the thing is the character.
I think it's actually really good writing that Alicia, Strand, Luciana, and before Nick died, and he's included in that, they were the main characters that, like, in any war or dispute, each side thinks they're the good side. Like, they're the
They can
righteous
show
ones.
you, yeah.
But, so we've, you saw the first 3 seasons with them as, oh, they're the good guys. But now, when season 4 starts, you're introduced to Bert, John Dory.
Yeah, we know him as Bert from Raising Hope.
Obviously, you know Morgan, and you know his perspective from the regular Walking Dead. But you start to go on the story with them, and then when they, at the end of the first episode, I think it's that they run into Alicia, Strand, Luciana, and Nick, then the roles have all shifted. We're now on the side of Bert and Morgan as, okay, we're on their side now. Well, what are the main characters? They're now the bad guys.
Yeah, it's because everyone in this world is an enemy to each other.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're both good groups.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to know who to root for.
But they're strangers when they first meet.
Until they came to an understanding with when Alicia saw that Al had the tape of her mom. Until that point came, then they were just going at each other. So I'm glad that they're not fighting anymore.
See, season 4 is definitely not the worst. It's not nearly as bad as 5. Would you agree?
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
And maybe what we're doing is watching not every single episode, but like we're skipping a lot of the unnecessary episodes. And season 5 has a lot of unnecessary episodes.
I've already watched it all.
Yeah.
I totally skipped 5. I don't know what The Walking Dead was doing with season 5.
Yeah.
But that season sucked.
There's literally only like 4 episodes that you need to watch just to understand what's happening, but then season 6 is going to be a lot better.
Somebody could just explain it to you.
Okay. Okay, so other than Madison, like, what would you say your reaction was to Nick's death? Did you know about that going into it?
Yeah, I knew about it because I saw that scene when you guys watched it years ago now. So I thought it was stupid. I guess if the actor wants off, what can you do?
They shouldn't have killed Madison.
They should have gave him a walk. Well, I don't know. It would have been cool for him to at least go off like being a walker.
Yeah.
Kind of like they should have recreated Daryl smashing Merle.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, it was just disappointing because Nick was a cool character.
Yeah, his dad wasn't even really that cool. I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Come back, Madison!
All right, we'll see you at the end of this season. All right, so that does it for his reaction to the mid-season finale. Let me know what you think about that down below, and do you think Madison is going to come back? Because I certainly do, and when I get into these season 6 videos, I'm going to explain why. But I really, really hope she comes back, and I think it's a huge possibility. But with that being said, let's get into the season 4, episode 15 and 16 reaction.
On your own now. See, that bite really brought out the best in you. Anyhow, the way things are looking right now, I'm not the only one's gonna have to get put down. How the hell did they find us?
Dumb luck.
Perhaps you were right. Perhaps we just needed to grieve.
But also, yeah.
After Strand's line,
Copy?
he used the Ultron.
June?
Yes. Also, yeah.
And you're not going to believe it, we just found John and Strand.
I got us stuck. Don't know if there's a way out.
So how exactly are we getting down off this roof?
Maybe the same way we came up.
I'm gonna fight right here, right now.
car alarm
Use
going
the
off.
old Dodge Challenger Glen maneuver.
Yeah.
But it appears my doubts were unfounded.
Now they've switched roles.
Is that why you're drowning your sorrows?
You know what Charlie did to Alicia. And now, working together. But that doesn't make you think anything is possible. I don't know what else will.
That's a good line. Strand can be a dick, but he's also really smart.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the perfect mix of Eugene and Daryl.
I don't blame him for thinking about jumping. Giving me anxiety just watching.
Wait!
I hate that they made him get bit. You know, if you land wrong, you could still become
I
that.
can't go down there, kill any of those goddamn things. Pissing on them's the only FU I got here. Your beer recipe. Go to hell, Sarah.
Charlie, can you... Charlie, go!
I heard you!
Get down! Get
You
down!
shouldn't be helping them. They broke my chain! But I'm going to fix it.
Oh, Alicia, just
I am
fucking
going
shoot
to make you strong!
I forgot about that.
I keep thinking of the line from X-Men. What do they call you? Wheels?
Yeah.
You read this and I'm dead in the hallway. Find my goddamn tapes and keep them safe. Make copies. Leave a stash somewhere if you can. If I make
That's all
it,
she cares
that's what
about.
I'm gonna do.
Oh! Come on! Maybe not. Oh!
I love the duo with
You hear
the...
that?
Oh, I was thinking that. I just didn't say it out loud.
But it's not really that deep. Like, you just trek through it.
Appears to be the cocktail hour. And who might our fellow passenger be?
Lord. Well, like, I get her trying to play to Morgan's ideology, helping everybody, but
Yeah.
she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she has a good backstory and story, but it's like,
Yeah.
just
Even if you
shoot
get
her.
down there.
You're gonna get out?
I'm gonna call Tom Cruise. Something really cool happens with Jim too. At least I think it's pretty cool how he goes out.
Momo, we're gonna need that distraction.
Copy that.
I think in like the Alpha Beta origin story episode, or at least at some point during the Whisperers, there's a Whisperer that's wearing a mask that has like the long dreadlocks hair,
Come to give me a hand.
and people are theorizing that
May
that
not
was her
just take
body.
one.
Oh, he's gonna try to throw it onto one of the cars. You got a limited number of attempts, Morgan.
Yeah.
Good aim.
I don't know, maybe that could make up for something.
I think part of this whole season why he ran away and it's like
Morgan.
philosophical is because he feels guilty about how brutal
Now
he
go,
was
you
during
gotta
the
get
war.
out of here. Go!
Right before this, he had brutally killed a lot of people.
We're not leaving you behind.
What
No,
do they bring, like...
no. I will find my own way out of this place.
Not without us, you won't. I wasn't gonna leave you high and
I
dry.
think John is my
Look,
like one of my favorite
There's too
characters.
many walkers for you to get through in here.
We're all here, Momo. She's right.
Where the hell did you get that from?
Passed it on the way out.
Man, I'd chance going through the friggin'
Yeah, it's either
building.
Come on, let's go.
go through a horde of walkers alone or do this.
I can't leave you up here.
Can't do anything for me.
Oh my gosh. No way would I do that. Well, that's not quite... Okay, that's not quite as bad. I was imagining it being on the side versus straight down.
But still, imagine being up there doing that. Oh Lord, my stick!
Oh, Lord.
Yes, John.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. I'd be more concerned about the length than the height.
Yeah.
How does Jimbo die? He's gonna sacrifice himself somehow.
Over my dead body.
Well, there's love in there too, if you can believe it, but
I like that they
that's it.
didn't show
Yeah.
what he said.
I forgot about that.
That's a noble thing of him to do. Well, if he actually jumps off.
Yeah, especially for him.
Because even though you know you're gonna die, it's still, man, it take a lot of willpower to do
Yeah,
that.
that's really messed up to have to do that.
She's gone.
Yeah,
She's
it
hurt.
is
We
annoying.
have to look for her.
No time, kiddo.
She didn't want our help to begin with.
Yeah, they should just leave her.
Now they're all like to hell with Morgan's plan.
Jimbo's be a boss. Man, he would hate that.
He would hate that name.
I told Jim about
Tell her that is.
Ow! Shannon!
Where's my camera? Yeah, it is stupid what the scenes with her.
She's got a bullet in her already, and you can't react to her.
Yeah, it'd be different if she hit her before she turned around.
Yeah.
But the fact that she turned around and then, like, hesitated was just...
I'm not dissing this season at all. I think the season is really great. I've enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, well...
But those two instances now with her are stupid.
You want to see stupid writing, just watch season 5.
Called Alexandria, and there's a few places more or less nearby.
Pet tiger.
I think Ezekiel having a pet tiger is the most, like, comic booky thing about the whole universe.
We already tried to help her. She don't want it.
She thinks the only way to be strong is to die in turn.
She tried to kill you. She tried to kill June.
She stopped. Whatever happened to her, she thinks killing is the only way.
He wants to do what Eastman did for him.
I'll come with you. You know, there's some fish in this world just won't be caught.
That's what I was thinking.
What'd he say?
John was saying, some fish just don't want to be catched no matter what you dangle in front of them.
He's right. He's right. You need to just give up on her because she doesn't want their help.
This is where Morgan's ways are not efficient.
There's another way.
But at least he's not forcing them to do it with him. He's telling them to go back to Alexandria.
How the hell are they brewing coffee? There must be a generator or something, but
yeah,
you need electricity to brew.
There's something running the whole place.
Oh yeah, the lights are on. You get a generator or something.
You weren't supposed to see me like this. Ow!
Coming down with something.
It's not just her. It's all of us.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Something's not right.
If you can't hear me, I'm on my way back.
I'll take the damn medicine.
Here.
Oh!
Should have stopped to give her it.
Morgan!
Hold still, honey.
So the cat see me wake him up from a nap.
Yeah.
I made sure you couldn't help.
I don't care.
It's like Batman.
Someone poisoned us?
Was it Crazy Face?
What is it?
Just kill her.
What?
People aren't worth it.
Yeah.
Antifreeze.
Oh my gosh.
She's just messing with him.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to kill her brutally like that, but just, if I can shoot her in the head or
just leave her there.
Stab her. Yeah, or just leave her. Like, I'm pretty sure the car, or the way it crashed looked like it's still right.
I won't kill you. I'll let you kill anybody after you've turned.
Good. She's really crazy. She'd cut off her hand.
I thought that was Shane for a second.
It'd be cool if it was. They could be written. That's one thing that's nice about this, that it can kind of connect the world together. Because it's confirmed that she met Abraham and Eugene.
Oh, that's just lovely. I'm hoping he gets back in this episode.
He does. It ends setting up the next season. Yeah, I'm really forgetting how this all wraps up. This all is happening so late. It's so cool if you heard Milwaukee Rick's voice.
Does anybody hear me?
Copy.
The antidote is ethanol. There's a goddamn tanker truck full of it crashed outside.
There you go, saw two birds. Two problems.
Better get to it before it...
Yeah. Oh my
How's it all going
gosh.
over there?
I'm supposed to assume they didn't
No,
get
I
out.
think they got it.
Get going if you want to save them. It's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Ethanol, that's just a fancy word for alcohol, right?
He's going to show Charlie drinking a beer.
Yeah. Yep.
Charlie, you know this is a one-time deal, right? Don't go get poisoned again until you're at least 21.
I bet in real life that's not even beer.
Yeah. No, I doubt. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's just like people who write stupid on people's foreheads.
Yeah. And that washed off easily.
Yeah, I know. In what world does marker...
It's probably like a 3-4-year-old marker that's hardly staying on. Oh, I forgot about that. In a few years, Beta's gonna come through and skin her face.
Even those trucks at the truck stop, they all came from here. This is where it all started.
We have to do what my mom did. Build this into something more.
I do think this is a kind of a good
You think
ending.
we'll find them there?
Don't know if any of you are out there. Don't know if any of you are listening. But if you are, hang in there. We're coming for you.
One thing I think is kind of fakey, and just about The Walking Dead in general, and there's nothing that they can really do about it. And for the sake of the show, you kind of just have to forget about it. And it doesn't really bother me, but I just started thinking about it again when I started watching Tandy, because that's originally where gasoline.
Yeah.
And I think in the Tandy show they say something about
goes bad after 2 years.
Yeah, I was looking it up and it said it only really lasts like only a year properly stored.
What I do like about
3 or 4 years into it, gasoline, like you wouldn't be able to drive on this car.
Well, chronologically, that episode we just watched is a little bit over 2 years since it all started. But what I like about The Walking Dead, the main show, when they, it's been like 3 years before they do the 6-year time jump after Rick dies.
Yeah, when they do that time jump, then they're not using cars anymore.
Yeah.
They show they have the wagons that are built out of cars.
So even if it's a little fakey, I mean, just pretend in that world that gas lasts for like 3 years.
That's good that they, I give them credit that they do that.
Yeah, well, I hope that, and I think they said that Fear is supposed to have a time jump in season 6, so my hope is that they jump forward a really long time so they're caught up with The Walking Dead and they're like on horseback and everything.
Yeah.
You know, they actually do ride horses a lot more in season 6. I really, really hope the rumors of Alicia being on set is true, because this is literally the last chance to do it. So this trailer was actually good, and I thought the season was going to be great when I watched this.
Don't know if any of you are out there.
What do you think of the episode, Jack?
I liked it. I much more enjoyed watching this 4th season with the two of you rather than...
Because I watched it.
I think I would have liked watching...
We watched it together. And
I've already seen it once before, but
I think I would have...
upstairs just now.
I think I would have liked watching season 4 anyway on my own if I had gotten past the first 3 episodes, but the first 3 episodes were so fucking slow. When I tried to watch it first.
But did you sounded like you liked this season more than the others, at least?
No, I wouldn't say I liked it more. I just like it. I like it the same.
Because the other day
I'll say these past 2 episodes, because then you weren't watching with me. And the episode started in the episode last night, and then there were moments in these past 2 episodes with the black lady who was like crazy.
Yeah.
I think I saw a hint into the bad writing that is in the 5th season about what you and Jake talk about.
Yeah.
Because there are many scenes with her, whether it was... The first one was when the wheelchair guy shot her.
Yeah.
When they were on the highway, and then she just got away. It's like, how the fuck did she get away when he shot her in the chest?
The difference though is that...
Hang on, then the second one... Damn, I don't even remember what the second one was. Oh, when Al ran into her at the beginning of the episode 15, and
she turned around.
Yeah, Al turns around, staring her straight in the face, and the lady smacks her, knocks her out. It's like, how the fuck she shot?
Those are all just small things, but
Al
in season
ran out of bullets, didn't she?
Well, wait, we don't know. We just saw her.
Al isn't hurt. She was shot.
Yeah, it was just a little stupid how she turned around and just
didn't use her rifle to stop.
I think you're supposed to just take that.
Yeah.
Al turned around thinking I'm going to shoot her, and then I think she didn't have any bullets or her gun malfunctioned.
Yeah.
And so
you didn't need to shoot her. You just need to.
It seems like she didn't even try. She just stood there and didn't make an effort. But the difference with that is that those are really small. It is bad writing, and it's really small things. But season 5 will just be entire episodes of that level of stupidity. Like they'll just be. There's an entire episode where they're just hanging out in a church, doing nothing. But there's a few episodes that I think are actually better. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it more going back.
Yeah.
Because watching it that's the same thing by people that like season 7 of The Walking Dead. I was watching it week to week, and not much happened. It was just really bad. But this was a lot worse. But I'm thinking it's gonna be the same thing like with season 7 when you go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
Without waiting a week and at commercials, it's gonna be better.
So what do you think's gonna happen in the next?
Say what you were telling me about John. We just watched the trailer for season 5.
I think John Dory's gonna die.
We know Dwight's coming back. We know Dane.
Dwight and Daniel are coming back, and the way because we watched the trailer for season 5.
But it doesn't mean
June says something to John, and he's like, I don't think anybody could help me until you did. So something just sounded fishy about the way they highlighted her saying that to him, and Dwight and Daniel are coming back.
Well, stuff does happen. You just have to watch and see.
And I don't want him to die. The two things that I liked, and I think there's some other stuff too, but
talk about season 4 and what
the two things that come to mind right now are first and foremost seeing Morgan go from wanting to have nothing to do with anybody, with people in general at the beginning, to now he cares about everybody again, and
he wants to redeem himself.
Yeah, he just cares. I'm not even talking about like just wanting to help people in general. That's what's the phrase?
Besides the point.
Yeah, that's besides the point. That's just good anyway. But how he wants to be with people himself, for his own sanity. I like that.
He doesn't want to go back to.
And then I'm glad Alicia made up with Charlie.
Yeah.
That was a really good episode.
That was endearing. Yeah. Shows you what a good person Alicia is. And Charlie wasn't bad.
I wish Nick didn't die, but he just went off the show. What are you gonna do?
What struck me about rewatching it and watching Al by herself trying to escape, all the zombies at the beginning of the episode, was just how badass Al is. I kind of didn't remember. I either didn't notice, or if I did, I didn't appreciate it, or whatever the first time I watched it. But I was like, damn, Al.
Yeah, I mean,
Al's
she is.
pretty badass. I really like her.
She's not trying to record like.
Yeah, we've been kind of joking how it's kind of funny how she's in the middle of the action. She's like recording. Yeah. I was saying I don't dislike her. I still think she's the actor's
you've got
really
a
good.
point there.
But she's definitely probably my least favorite of the season 4 and on the new cast.
But that's why I saw her different watching especially the last 2 episodes. I'm like, they were just showing a little badass side of her, and I never probably noticed it before.
Yeah, this is definitely her best season.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. The lady,
her name is Martha.
lady,
I looked it up. Her name is Martha.
Martha. I got tired of Martha. Although then they would have cool stuff of like, didn't see her at the end when her zombie arm was broke off. She was hanging from the car. That was cool.
Well,
and I get annoyed with Morgan. I understand Morgan doesn't want to kill people, but to have the I don't kill people period for no reason.
Yeah, that
just doesn't make any sense.
It got old on The Walking Dead.
And
it got old now.
And it gets old now.
Just wait till we get to season 6. I mean, just look at that poster right there. You think he's not going to kill people with that?
Between Morgan, I understand where he's coming from. I wouldn't want to kill people either, but sometimes it can't just be all or nothing.
Bert was right that not everybody can change.
Yeah. But I just hate how long Morgan takes to get there. I think they draw that out a little too long with him.
Yeah.
Because I like him, he's a good character, but I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think they still could have done it like that because that's his philosophy, but they did draw it out a lot.
Yeah. But otherwise, I had a new appreciation.
Yeah, really.
A new appreciation. I just thought it was...
For the season or for Al?
For the season and Al.
Yeah, I mean, because I've only seen the first 3 seasons one time. I need to go back and rewatch them, but rewatching this one, it was a lot better than I remember. Especially the second half, everything with the storm. I really loved it.
Yeah, it was better. Did we watch it week to week?
We watched this one on Hulu. We watched 5.
Okay. Because I don't know what made it better watching it the second time around, but it was much better.
I appreciated it a lot more.
It was Jack. Scarlett. He's got the cat. I'll take the dog. Oh, you're naked.
Well, yeah, going into season 5 now, they're just all with Morgan going on an adventure to help people. So.
Good dog. Okay.
There's a few good episodes in season 5, but we're gonna have to suffer through it until 6. But you can.
Good.
6 is really good. All right.
Yeah, it was good. I had fun.
Alright, so that does it for My Brother Watches Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. This season was a lot better than I remembered, and I really enjoyed rewatching it. and I'm excited to watch season 5 because I have a feeling that's going to be a lot better. So stay tuned for that video coming out soon. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel, and if you want more Walking Dead Universe content like this, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and with that being said, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.